Here's why I believe so many runners get injured during marathon training. But first, let me ask you the question. Do you think runners are overtrained or underprepared? You see, I believe a huge amount of runners are actually underprepared when they go into marathon training. Let me give you an example. You have runner A who has been running 2 or 3 times a week, all easy runs. They sign up to a generic 16-week plan. Now this plan is asking them to do an interval session, a tempo run, increasing their long run every weekend, and they're now running 4 times a week. Then you have runner B who has allowed themselves 4 to 6 weeks to build up their running frequency, they've added some intensity and they've increased their long run to 70 to 80 minutes. Then they go and start a 16-week building phase with a plan that is specifically tailored to them. The problem runner A now has is that they've changed too many variables at one given time. This leads to a spike in training load and a significant increased risk of a running related injury. A lot of running injuries come down to load versus capacity. We all have a capacity to tolerate a certain load. Once we exceed that capacity, the risk of injury goes up. And what runner B has done really well is that they've allowed themselves time to build up their capacity. They've built up their running frequency, they've added volume gradually, and they've also introduced a small bit of intensity before they start their 16-week build. So runners, my top bit of advice for you is make sure you work with a good running coach or get a plan that is specific to your current level of ability. Let me know if you agree in the comments.